Happening here, a pair of historic yachts have returned to the city by the sea and are competing in a series of 5 races throughout the weekend. But what makes it such an impressive event? Check it out. The J-Class Regatta is now underway in Newport. The yacht race pits 2 J-boats against one another in a test of power and speed. But what makes a J-boat a J-boat?
You take the length, the beam, the sail area, and it gets put into a mathematical formula, which I'm not going to pretend I know, but and all of that has to equal a number. And it's called the universal rule, and the universal rule had all these different designations. There's A boats, B boats, C boats, and the J boats is the granddaddy of them all.
There are 2 high-class yachts featured in the local J-Class Regatta, the Ranger and the Velveeta.
They're 130 plus feet. They have a historical connection to Newport. They were part of the America's Cup back in the 30s. So it's just great to have them here. It's great to have the owners, the sailors.
If you think these grand ships are impressive while docked, just wait until race day.
They will see masts that are almost as tall as the Newport Bridge. They will see sail area that is measured close to acres. They will see the most powerful and some of the most amazing vessels ever go through this waterway.
Crews of about 20 to 30 people man the boats. All hands on deck, we're bringing you aboard to give you a first look at the race route.
It's going to be right off Fort Adams, and the racing is going to go outside Newport Harbor, into Narragansett Bay, outside into Rhode Island Sound, and then back in.
The J-Class yachts will start and end at Fort Adams. If you're looking to catch some of the race, you'll be in for some swift maneuvers.
They'll be right on each other's tail all the time, crossing tacks and jibes very close together. And it's just going to be a phenomenal sense of power when you watch these boats because they're so bloody big. They're huge. It's going to be great.
It's going to be a race to the death. No, just kidding. Just to the finish line. For an up-close and personal view, try watching from your boat. But be sure to pick up the right materials before race day.
We'll have boats that are going out with pamphlets and streamers so people can understand exactly where the boats are going to be sailing, because we are sailing inside Narragansett Bay, which is a huge trafficy area. So we're going to do a really nice job having spectator zones, and communication is the key.
But if staying on land is more your style, there are plenty of other viewing spots along the way.
From Goat Island to Fort Adams to Fort Wetherill to Brenton Point, so it's going to be fabulous.
The view while on board a J-Class yacht, however, is one of a kind. So we're giving you a sneak peek of the course they'll take. And the 2 yachts that are in the competition, one is an original from the 1930s and one is a replica. They were originally constructed for the purpose of winning the America's Cup. And we'll be live on the road this Friday at the Newport Shipyard. Join us there and check out these yachts for yourself.